What does it mean when a girl says, does this make me look fat? When a girl tells you, I just want to take it slow. When she says, I'm a guy's girl.
I understand the dynamic of like wanting to just be friends with a woman. Like I used to tell her all the time, like I prefer to be friends with women. Yo, what's the vibes, y'all? If y'all are new to the channel, I'm Kalon and this is my beautiful girlfriend, Tiara.
Hi guys.
All right, baby girl, let them know what we have going on today.
All right, y'all. So I have a video that we haven't done on this channel before. I want to pick Kalon's brain a little bit to see if he knows girl code. So what do I mean by this? I mean, sometimes girls say things that they don't really mean. Like we say no when we mean yes and yes when we mean no and things like that. So I have a couple scenarios, a couple phrases that we say, and I want to see if you know what I mean when I say them.
Gotcha.
So think of me when you're answering these questions.
I got you.
All right? So if you guys like videos like this, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe before you go, and let's get right into the video.
Let's get it, man.
Let's see if my boyfriend is really for me or what.
Come on, man. Y'all already know the vibes.
Okay, so I'm gonna paint the picture for you. We have something planned. Your friends come into town. You decide, hey babe, I don't really want to do our date night tonight. I want to go in with the boys. And I say, do whatever you want. What does that mean?
Oh, you want me to go with you? Yeah, you want me to go with you. Do whatever you want. Do whatever I want.
I don't know if I necessarily mean.
Yeah, no.
Okay, yeah.
She wants me to go with her, 100%. Fellas, we already know that. Your girl tell you to do whatever you want, you do exactly the opposite of that. Do exactly what she will want you to do.
But I want it to be your choice.
But it has to be, but that's the messed up part about it. It has to be your choice and you have to want to do it. Say no to the boys.
By the way, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't put you in a position where you would have to choose between me and your friends, okay? Especially because they don't come into town too often, so it would never be a situation where it happens.
Got you.
Just a scenario.
I got you.
Okay. We get into a little disagreement, and at the end of the disagreement, you ask me if I'm fine, and I say, I'm fine, it's fine. What do I mean?
You want me to ask you, you okay? And you want me to apologize probably? Yeah, you want me to ask you if I'm okay. If you say that you're fine, it just depends. Because sometimes you really be fine, but you at least be wanting me to check up on you. Like if she says that she's fine, I'd be like, you okay? Like I'm here if you want to talk. And then I'll probably just like explain what I did wrong. And reiterate that she knows that I understand her point of view and that she's being heard and that I'm trying to express so that way she understands my point of view so that it wasn't to hurt or to harm. And then once I do that, but she still says she's fine, she's really fine.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good answer. If I ever say, well, what I was looking for is if I ever say it's fine, that means it's not fine.
It's not fine, that's what I said, it's not fine.
And so, like, it's not necessarily that I need anybody to explain anything and, like, go into depth. But 9 times out of 10, if I say it's fine, I don't want you to just walk away and just be like, oh, she said she's fine. All right, and just walk away. Like, I want you to still, like, it's just not fine. I want you to still be there and show support in some type of way. And I don't even have, like, the answer to it, so that's why I said your answer is fine. But it's just, like, it's not so much that I need more explaining. It's probably just you know, yeah, just a little bit of extra affection. What do I mean when I'm getting ready and I say I'm almost done?
Probably like, it just depends. Cause like sometimes it really be like 30 minutes, but sometimes almost done really can be like up to an hour. Like it just depends on like what's going on. But almost done means like I need to start getting ready.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like she's almost done means I need to start getting ready, and by the time I get ready, she'll be done.
You got it right. 30 minutes is probably
30 minutes, an hour. You know, it'll take me an hour to get dressed. It'll probably take me like 45, 30 minutes.
Usually though, he just asks me, he's like, babe, how much longer? More than just being like,
are you ready?
Yeah. I don't really like being asked, am I done? I'd rather you be like, hey babe, how many more minutes? or something. I don't know. I'd rather be like, I don't like nobody clocking me, okay? So like just give me my time. Also, that's where you read the room. If you see, like if you know my makeup set and I'm on the powder, you know I'm almost done.
Yeah, I kind of just look. I can tell when you're almost done. Like after watching your girlfriend get ready for years, you kind of like pick up on that stuff. Like, you know what's funny? You know how this is how like I judge how long it's gonna take her to get ready. I see if she's putting on makeup and how much she's putting on, and I figure out what she's wearing and she knows her outfit, and then I can judge like, oh, 45 minutes to like 2 hours. Like if she's straightening her hair, then I know like, all right, that may take a little longer. She's doing her hair, that may take longer. So it just depends. Yeah, I just judge it off that.
That has changed though, because I don't really wear makeup that much anymore. Right. So like you'll be like, oh, don't you need to get ready? And I'm like, no.
That's why I said that. That was literally why I said that, because sometimes I ask and then you don't, and then sometimes you do have those days where you like want to put the stuff on. Yeah, that's cool too. So it just depends.
Okay, now this scenario, think about me, okay?
I got you.
If I ever ask you, I have a question. What does that mean?
It's like, yo,
yo.
I'm not gonna lie. She be asking me, yo, I got a question. I get nervous.
Yeah.
But that means she got a couple of questions. If she says she got a question, bro, she got like 4. It's not just one question. It's usually not a question, and it's usually not one question, and it usually means she wants me to go grab something for her.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think about that.
She wants me to go do something for her. She's like, babe, I got one question, just one question. Could you go downstairs and grab me some water? I'm like, all right, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually very, very accurate.
Very accurate.
What I was thinking in my head is usually when I'm like, I have a question, I already know, I know something. Whatever the question is, I know the answer to.
Yep.
I'm trying to see if you go and tell the truth.
Yep. That too. That too.
Yeah. Yeah. But low key, that was more, your answer is more accurate than mine. Because I don't really like bombard him like that.
Yeah, she don't ever, I don't be playing on her top for her to even really be like, I got a question, and she asked me, but she know the answer. Has it happened before?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I don't be playing on her top.
Yeah.
What we doing all that? That's too much.
My I have a question is usually at the
like
end
what
of
I said. Like that's what it be.
Okay.
Just get it.
If I ask you, or if I tell you to leave me alone, what does that mean?
It just depends.
Yeah.
Sometimes leaving you alone, you really want me to just like leave. You want me to like go out and just like come back and give you some time to cool down. But sometimes if we argue and she tells me to leave her alone, she wants me to stay there and communicate with her. So that's what that means.
That sounds terrible, huh? That's true. It's more like if I ask, like, okay, 70% of the time, if I'm asking him to leave me alone, I actually want him to give me space. That 30%.
This sounds wild, bro.
That 30%, I don't want him to leave me alone. I want him to give me space, but still be there.
I understand that. I mean, that's understandable. Sometimes you don't want a person to leave your presence, but you just want them to be quiet.
Yeah. So, I don't want to talk about the situation. I just want you to sit there and be with me, but I don't want you to.
You don't want that version. You just want me to chill out. Like I'm like that too. So I can say I understand that. Like sometimes I may not want her to leave, but sometimes I'm just like, bro, can we just like be somebody else for like 20 minutes? Let's just, I don't know, be your favorite superstar and I'll be somebody else and we'll just act like this is not going on. And this is crazy right now.
Yeah. Okay, you got that one right too.
This is comfy, arms up. You feel me? In the driver, in the passenger. Where we going?
Alright. If I come up to you and I tell you we need to talk, what does that mean? I mean,
I got already answered that.
Yeah, but
I mean, it just depends though, because we need to talk could be about, honestly, when we say we need to talk, it's more about like planning. It's like, this is what we got going on for the week. Look at the board. Make sure you're following what we do on the board. Ideate, figuring out what's going on, and then that'd be that. See, that's what it should look like when your girlfriend say, we need to talk. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, he's right though. My we need to talk is usually about planning, organizing, and being on the same page. Are there a few instances where we need to talk and like it's about our relationship? Yeah, but like
That's rare.
80% of the time, it's about business.
Yeah, we always talk about our relationship within talking, so we don't really have to have conversations where we're like talking about it because we already talking about it.
Yeah, we don't gotta do like sit down interventions.
Yeah, no, that's too much.
Yeah. What do I mean when I say I'm not mad? If I ever be like, I'm not mad, like I just don't wanna
No, yeah, sometimes you be mad. It just depends. Like sometimes you definitely be mad.
Yeah.
Like I'm not mad, but like her not mad is trying to figure out the situation and figure out if she is mad. And then once she figures out if she's mad, she gotta figure out if she's sorry. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a whole couple of questions. So if she says she's not mad, you just gotta wait and kind of like just sit there and let her reflect before she come back and be like, I was mad. She's not a person that reacts. She's not a person that just reacts to what she feels. In some instances she does.
Yeah,
Sometimes she does, but then there's other instances when it's like, when she's in her like natural state, like her intellectual being, that's when she goes on her thinking mind and she reflects back and kind of be like, these are all my facts. This is how I really feel.
Yeah.
So it's two sides to her. Like she's got that spark where it's like, hey, I can be reactionary, but I don't think she's a reactionary person. She's a very like calm, content, let me think about it and then have a conversation.
And one thing too, just want to say that I'm learning on doing while being in a relationship is like not trying to figure out how I feel while we're talking. I think that takes a lot of, it doesn't place the blame on another person, but it more so like it's unnecessary time that we're now using for me to figure out how I feel. I feel like sometimes I do that and I need to figure out how I feel and then converse instead of conversing and then being like, well actually this is how I feel and trying to navigate it while I'm talking to him.
Right.
Because it's like being mad at somebody and then like trying to talk to somebody through why you're mad at them while you're mad at them. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's just like, it's like blah, like it's a lot of BS that can just be like, do that on your own time, you know?
Yeah.
And like trying to figure out, okay, what's this conversation about, you know?
For sure.
So, yeah. What do I mean when I say we'll see? Like, if you say something, I'd be like, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, like that's, you know what's crazy? I don't like when she says we'll see. Like literally, that's one thing I don't. I just don't like it because I feel like you're making me feel like I'm not gonna do it, and I know that I'm gonna do it. But she says we'll see to kind of like give me that fire in my butt to make sure that I do it. That makes sense because she knows that if she says we'll see, I'm gonna react to that, and I'm gonna have something to say. Because what you mean we'll see? If I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. So yeah.
Yeah, you got that one right. So should I stop doing it?
Yeah, I mean, I told you that a while ago. I told you like, I don't really necessarily think that, I'm just the type of person, I like to be motivated and I don't really like to play games. So it's like, I would prefer you to just, if I say I'm gonna do something, just kind of like motivate me to do it instead of being like, we'll see. Just be like, instead of saying we'll see, just be like, all right, man, let's, like, you got this. Like, I know you can do it. Then when I don't do it, then he's kind of like, come hold me accountable. But until I don't do it, uplift me so that I have a better chance at reaching it, because naturally people gravitate towards people that make them feel good. You wanna, like, naturally, like, that's how the human body works. Nobody wants to be around somebody that doesn't make them, that it's like, we'll see, because it's just like they feel like you're already letting them, you're not even giving them a chance before they even start. So having that change of perspective can allow that person to feel like you believe in them. So yeah.
I'm sorry, babe. I'll work on
Nah, you good. It ain't serious like that. It's not something that happens every day, but it's just something that like, you know, like when you ask, I'm gonna say because, you know, it's just something that could be worked on. For sure.
it. Girl meets guy. They're getting to know each other. They're building a friendship, and then he asks, "What are we?" And they're pretty much trying to step into the next step. And she says, "I don't want to ruin our friendship."
Oh, she don't like you.
Yeah.
She asking you, yo, it's
Or-
2024. Johns is out here telling guys like, we date now. And they be like, okay. Like literally, we date now. So if she putting you in a friend zone, like that's under the friend zone because like it should just be natural.
Or the flip side to that is she really doesn't want to ruin the friendship. Like, y'all are really, really good friends.
No.
Okay.
No. She doesn't like you.
Okay. She doesn't like you.
I'll ruin a friendship quick.
But that's the thing. Guys will ruin a friendship quick.
Because if
Girls
I
won't.
really like you, the friendship, I'm trying to give you a babyship, a relationship, whatever you want to do, I can do that. We can do that.
What does a girl mean when she says she's a pick-me, referring to another girl?
Oh, I guess she the one. Oh, she's a pick me? Oh, she doing too much for attention. Pick me, pick me, pick me. Yeah, nah. She doing that's the Johns that be in everybody's face.
Yeah.
She want everybody to see her. You know what I'm saying? She get over dolled up in situations she don't need to be dolled up. She the only one dressed. She got her birthday balloons at work. Like, what are you doing? On her
Or
desk.
just like anything a guy says, she's like, me too. Yeah, me. Yeah, I did that, me.
So,
Like they're like, oh, I don't like girls who
Say
put
yes
on
to everything.
makeup. I was gonna say, I don't like girls who put on makeup. She's like, yeah, I never wore lip gloss in my life. It's like, girl, be for real.
yeah, nah.
Be for real. What does a girl mean when she says, I'm a guy's girl?
She like to hang around. She prefers to hang around guys more than girls.
Yeah. This is not a question, but just picking your brain. How do you feel about women who say that? I'm a guy's girl.
It just depends. Like, it really just depends. Cause like certain girls just grew up with a lot of brothers.
That's true too.
So like, if my sister was to say that, I would understand. Cause my sisters say that, I would understand because they have brothers. So that would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
But for a person that, it just depends. It just depends on honestly your values. Like, some women feel comfortable around being around a lot of women, around a lot of men compared to a lot of women. They may feel safer compared to other women. They feel like it's more like a sisterly bond. But I don't know. I feel like women can get real catty.
Yeah.
So as compared to men, we're just boys. Like, nobody really cares unless you're like deeply attracted to a woman and you both may be attracted to the same woman. Then that can kind of get iffy, but I think it's a different dynamic, so it really just depends. But more than often, I mean, she's just a thotty. Let's get straight to it.
Yeah.
More than often, forget all that. That's the 30%. The other 70% thotties with bodies.
Yeah, I was gonna say for me, I'm like the flip side of that. Anytime I ever see or hear a girl say like I'm a guy's girl, I don't know, it gives pick me. Like I feel like, and don't get me wrong, I know some women were not raised around other women or weren't raised by their mother, so they get that like I'm one of the guys' girls, and to that point, I definitely feel that, but I don't know, I feel like as a woman, I feel like you need to learn how to be around other women. That's how you become a better woman.
Men can't be friends with women. It's impossible, especially attractive women or a woman that
You
they
really
are.
believe that? I don't believe
100%.
that. I don't believe that.
100%.
I believe that there are men who can be friends with women.
Unless they're in a relationship, and even then, that should be kind of shaky too. Like, not all men. Like, some people just be jealous of what you have, bro. Like, you gotta be careful. You just gotta be careful. Like, and I personally experienced it a lot, where like a lot, bro. Like growing up, a lot. I can give y'all a story in each, probably like once every 2-3 years when I'm dealing with somebody that's jealous around me. So like when it comes to me, I don't really believe in making any friends
I feel that.
around a woman. And not in the sense of like somebody's tried to talk to my woman, but just because they think that I'm being their friend and their girlfriend may be attracted to me, I don't even say nothing to the girl and they still be mad. Or, you know what I'm saying? A girl may like me and they didn't like it, so now we not friends. So I understand the dynamic of like wanting to just be friends with a woman. Like I used to tell her all the time, like I prefer to be friends with a woman. Just because like I know that I can control myself. I know that I'm not gonna go past my line. I'm not walking up to girls that are my type and befriending them. It's gonna be a John that she might be hit, but that's the point. She's my friend. I'm not looking at her for that instance. But when you get older, you get in your 20s, you start to mature and you start to grow and you realize like, you know, you gotta do what's best for your relationship. And I try to lead by example. I don't want to be put in an uncomfortable situation where my girlfriend is befriending other guys, and I should be acting accordingly. But honestly, I'm just not a jealous type anyway. Like that, it wouldn't really bother me because I'm that nigga. That's just me. Like that's how I look. Like that's just how I feel. That's how I feel. Like I'm that nigga. Like I'm not competing with nobody, bro. It's not happening. Like that's just me.
I feel that. I just see both sides because my older brother has a lot of friends that are women, and it has deterred some relationships that, you know, like he was in just because they couldn't grasp the fact that he was just friends with women. But I know that some of these women that he was friends with were literally just friends, because when they came around, it was sis, it was mom, it was, you know, and still to this day, they're in full throttle marriages and they still call my mom mom. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. I see both sides of it though, but I think that it's up to the man. If he, like you said, if he can control himself, then y'all can have a friendship. And
it's all about setting boundaries. But some guys, like I always say this, like some people don't live in a reality that you live in. They don't see the same type of woman. They don't get the same type of female attention, or they don't get the same type of male attention. So they take any chance to hop on whatever they can, even if it's not necessarily right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. What does it mean when a girl says, "Does this make me look fat?" What does she mean?
She just wants you to give her a compliment. Just tell her she look good.
Yeah.
Like she wants you to compliment her. If a woman asks you anything like, "Does my hair look good? Is this too long or is this too just she wants you to pay attention to her. So give her that attention and don't just be like, yeah, or don't be like, nah, it's cool. Don't, bro. Describe, give me some description. What do you see? What do you smell? What do you hear? What do you feel?
So do you think that's lying then?
Nah, that's not lying, because he may feel these things, but he's not putting them into words for her to be able to understand what he's saying. Most men don't know how to articulate how they're feeling because they don't think about how they're feeling. They just answer to answer.
Yeah.
So, you know, learning to articulate what you feel and having something to say will expand like your mind, and it'll expand how she feels about you ultimately, because these are all the details that she pays attention to. That's the difference between you and why she likes somebody else and why you got friends on the first question. You don't know how to do those things, bro.
What does it mean when you and a girl are talking and you're like, do you like him? And she's like, he's nice.
It just depends, cause like it goes to where if she says she's nice, that means she really doesn't like him. He's just really like okay. But then you have like the other women where it's like if they talking to another girl, they might not tell that girl they like him, so they downplay he's nice, but in reality they really love him.
Oh, I feel what you mean.
You see what I'm saying? So it just depends. Like it just depends on.
Like if there's two women trying to go after the same guy and they're talking, she might tell him he's nice so that she doesn't know that she's actually interested.
Once a woman knows a competition, it's got to start. So, you see what I'm saying? Somebody got to win. But when it's with a guy, he's, oh, what do you think about my friend? He's nice. She don't like it.
What does it mean when a girl tells you, I just want to take it slow?
Yeah, bro, you might as well just start packing. Walk, get your bags and take it slow on the ride. Don't even take an Uber, nigga. Walk the 4 miles.
Some women though really want to take it slow because they've been hurt, but that 80%.
She want to take it slow so she can speed it up for somebody else, bro. Let's be real. If somebody telling you they want to take things slow, they're speeding it up somewhere else because if it's work or something else like actual job, they would just tell you that, hey, look, I got this going on, so I don't have time for this. That's not taking it slow. That's putting it on hold. Taking it slow is me taking time away from you. Why? So I can put time other places.
Yeah, but like some people genuinely are hurt and want to like have been hurt. There's people who have like been in relationships for 8 years, got cheated on, and then 2 months later some guy wants to speed it up with her, and it's like, whoa, I want to take this slow because I don't even know what you're about.
Yeah, I mean that too, but I'm gonna be real. That's not how life be working. It don't matter if it's 2 months. If you like somebody, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you know somebody, it could be the next day. If it's the right cup of tea, you go and drink that bitch.
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
I have a couple more, but we gonna finish it up here. So if you want us to do a part 2, let us know in the comment section. I got a lot of these. But what does it mean if you are going out to get food and you ask me if I want something and I say no, I don't want anything?
Oh, I'm gonna bring you back. Yo!
Somebody else did.
Man.
On our door?
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm guessing you chose the wrong door.
He's still out.
No, I don't know. You walking down the hallway. You seen what I did.
That was scary.
You see how I react? That's how you supposed to act, though.
No, he was there too.
He must have not known that it was the right door. There's a little
Yeah, but
nigga
you
on
don't
the short.
just walk in nobody's door regardless if you maintenance or not.
He
You're
probably,
supposed to knock.
you know what probably happened? He was doing like work and like he probably just checked out type shit. Like he accidentally went back to the wrong joint. This happened to me before. I almost went into somebody's house before on the 3rd floor on accident. Like I thought I was on the 4th floor. I went to the door and I was like, oh, and then I turned around and went upstairs.
Yeah, that was scary. I don't remember where we were. So, like I was saying, you're about to go out and get some food, and you ask me if I want something, and I say, I don't want anything. What do I mean?
And that just means you want something. Like, if bro, listen to me. You can't never really go wrong with just making sure, bro. Just always grab something, even if it's something light. She gonna appreciate you getting her something rather than nothing. If she don't want to eat it, bro. She can say for later.
Yeah. I say, I'm not really looking for a full meal. Just bring me back something. Some cookies, a drink, fries, you know?
Something.
You don't gotta. I just feel like read the room too. Like if you're going to McDonald's and you know that like when you go to McDonald's, let's just say that your girl orders this specific meal, she'll find it.
Right.
Because even if she doesn't eat it now, she will eat it later and she'll be appreciative.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
I just feel like sometimes girls don't really know what they want in the moment, but they know it. Like they know what they want, but they don't. That sounds so bad, but it's like.
I mean, you just buy the food, bring it, and keep it pushing. Like if she don't eat it, she don't eat it. Like, but just do it. Like, just as a person, how many times will you change your mind in the day?
Yeah.
You think you want something, just think about it from that perspective. Like, oh yeah, I always do. Like, I don't want nothing. Then food get here, you start smelling it.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers start eating. You take it off a wrapper. You be like, man. So yeah, just keep all of that in mind before you make a decision.
Yeah, you did really, 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 really good.
Appreciate you.
I mean, I knew that you would. You're really good at just like, I don't know. You're just good at like understanding women, which is why we are together. you're not really the dunce type, if that's a word that I can use. You don't act like you don't know, you know, most of the times, even when you don't know, you try to know, and I appreciate that. So I'll give you a 10 out of 10 on this. I don't think there's any question that you got completely wrong. Like, you pretty much knew me better than I knew me, because I was like, what would I do? And then when you started explaining, I was like, I did do that.
I just try to learn from my mistakes, and I haven't always been this person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I've seen a lot, I felt a lot, I've learned a lot. So that's why I'm able to give you a different experience than, you know, I would have given you, say, like 8 years ago, 6 years ago, 5 years ago. So I just try to answer the questions as truthful as honest as I can.
You did really good. Give this video a thumbs up if you think Kawan did really good. Like I said earlier in the video, comment down below if you want us to do a part 2. We'll definitely do a part 2, or we can do like, see if I know guy code. Cause guys be doing that too. Girls are not the only ones who say what they mean and don't mean what they say and have you all confused and stuff. Guys do that too. So I'd be interested to see what kind of questions you come up with as well. But like I said earlier in the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys in our next video.
Go on.